Got the clicker? I think so. Yep, then we got it. All right. Hello, everybody. How are you? Good. All right. Who's a little tired? Raise your hand. It's okay. Just be honest with me. Okay. Jake's tired, so he can leave. All right. I'm just kidding. Listen, everybody. I want to say first off, on the behalf of Ed and everybody, thank you guys for coming. This is the beginning of 2025, Q2, the whole 9 yards, and I'm getting ready. I think I'm ending the day. Correct, Peggy? I have no idea where you went, but I think we're ending the day. So I'm going to try to keep doing as engaged as possible. And if you are wanting to take the marketing to the next level, I'm going to give you some tools to do it, and it's something at the end that I'm very special for you. That, in my personal opinion, has been a game changer. So let me give you just a little bit about me real quick. Like I said, stay focused with me and get your phone ready, because I'm going to have some things that you're definitely going to take a picture of or you are good as well. So about me, I have been in mortgage lending now 9 years. Coming up on 9 years next month. I know I don't look it. It's okay. My wife put makeup on me this morning because my eyes look like, I haven't slept in a while. And the reason I haven't slept in a while is because of my two beautiful daughters. Under two, Charlie and Quinn, and those are the joys of my life. I absolutely love them more than just about anything. It's our first time away from them, so you can imagine it's been a little bit hard on myself and Mama. We were sitting in bed last night, and it was so quiet. I was like, I don't know what to do right now. I had to turn some white noise on so I could sleep. So we are prior TV hosts. This is my wife, Shelby. She's here, sitting up here in the front, beautiful as ever. We're a prior TV host of American Dream TV. We have stepped away because we love beautiful daughters, but maybe we'll be back in the near future. We're really excited about that. We have a podcast, HB's Housing Huddle. None of this matters, but the reason I'm going to show you is what we've used our marketing to absolutely blow our business 3x in less than 24 months. So, a little bit about me and my story is I played college baseball, so I live in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. My wife's here from Dallas. We do not associate. Okay, so if you're a Fort Worth or a Dallas, you know that. It's like a civil war between the two. But I played baseball at Dallas Baptist University, and I thought baseball was going to take me to the absolute end of my career. Unfortunately, God had different plans for me. I put a term my owner on my right elbow, and he said, "Whoop, different change, you're going to get the mortgage." Who'd ever thought that? 9 years later, here I am. So when I started in mortgage, I was in retail lending. You've heard all the stories about retail, lending, wholesale, talking to them. I'm sure they probably went from retail to wholesale too. Well, let me give you just a tiny background of me, and it'll explain why this became so important for our business. I have zero marketing background experience, which means if I can do it, you can do it. You don't have to have a degree to look like you're doing well on social media. You probably know a few loan officers or agents that look like they're doing better than they really are. You look at their production, they close one deal, but they've made 50 Instagram reels this week. No shame against anybody who does that. I love that you're trying. The biggest piece of this whole thing is how do we take you to the next level in your business? So when I started in retail lending, I was 19 years old, and they stuck me. I was at Mr. Cooper, if anybody's familiar with Mr. Cooper. They stuck me in a position. I was managing 32 people. I ran our change of law, which is all of our legal changes for state and federal updates. We had a $39 million audit my first week that I was there. I'm running the entire originations. I had no idea what the FBA early even stands for, and we're trying to figure out why we have an occupancy FBA. 3 months later, it was completely done. And all it did was taking time management and skills and finding the skill sets in the people and what they can do to take themselves to the next level, to remediate and become one as a team to figure out a solution. Social media and AI is the same thing for you. So what I want you to know, this is one of my favorite quotes from Coach Steph, and he's a speaker. He was a coach at University of Florida. Is how do you spell the word love? It doesn't have to be L-O-V-E, it's T-I-M-E. Do you love real estate? Do you love getting someone into home? Is it, well, who was the lady that was speaking? I'm sorry, I don't have to say name, starts with an L. Speaking in what was the name? There you go. I know you were talking about the shelter. You want to find shelter. It's the same thing. if your clients don't see that and feel that from a social media aspect about you or in that conversation, if it's not portraying, do you think they're going to want to hire you? No. Same thing as you as a loan officer. We had a young lady actually messaged me yesterday, and I was going to put this up here, but I didn't have a chance to update it. Young lady named Morgan reached out as I got off the flight yesterday, and she said, "Hi Hunter, we're looking for a knowledgeable VA lender to speak with. Based off of your entire social media, we felt like we could trust you. We have had one of the hardest changes in our family's life, discharging from the military and coming back to civilian life. We have spoken with the preferred lender from our realtor and felt like this was not a fit for our family. I would love to talk with you and reach out to you to discuss the VA loan home buying process." For me, that kind of hit home. It hit home because I felt like I connected with someone that I had never met before. I was not friends with her. I had never seen her before. I opened up my Facebook and I see her friend request on her in a message. And then a phone call. She was able to access me. She was able to call, send an email, find a way to get connected. And that's what was important. But all she wanted was time. She wanted time with us to hear that they were feeling love. And that's what I want you to realize. And if you don't live it, if you don't live it, you don't believe it. And it's the same thing in your business and your everyday walk of life. I don't care if you're black, if you're white, if you're yellow, if you're green. But if you don't live it, you cannot believe it, and it will not take you to the next level. So, there's a page of notes. Just scratch my face out on there, because that's not important. I want you to open that page. And I want you to write these questions down. Who is your avatar? Okay, I'm going to give you mine in just a moment. But who is your avatar? The first one being, who's your audience? Family, first-time homebuyers, first responders, veterans, teachers. What's your background? Okay, I want you to choose one, not three, not loan officers. Here's my challenge to you. What is the type of buyer that you're looking for? So real estate agents, I want you to ask the question of, who are you going after for? And then loan officers at Edge, I want you to do both. Who's your clientele? What type of loans are you really looking for? Number two, what are they looking to accomplish? Not you. What are they looking to accomplish as a home buyer or a seller? Number three, what is their age range? And I want you to keep this within an 11-year time span. So think about that. Write your answers down. I'm going to call on a couple of you in a second, so get ready. And number four, what value do you bring to them? Not do they bring to you, because you're going to make a paycheck off of them. What value do you bring to them? Okay, so let me give you my answers, and I'm going to call on a couple of you. Okay, number one. My avatar and my goal is to serve as many veterans as I possibly can. I'm going to serve 50 of them this year. Reason why is my wife's an 8-year military veteran. She will never brag about herself, but I will for her because it's special. And she was a badass. You know, I asked her a couple stories. Why? Because as a civilian, we weren't together when she was in the military, but I have seen her transition to life. The pros, the cons, what she goes through, what I go through, what we go through as a family, and the support and love that we get to have every single day. But if I get to help lead my wife and be a part of her story, why would I not want to do that with other people when I'm living this story? Number two, what are they looking to accomplish? So my veteran buyers, okay, my goal with what they're accomplishing is I'm a move-up buyer. Okay, that means a veteran that currently owns a home between the ages of 35 and 46, and they're looking to purchase their second home. The reason why I'm doing that is because one, they're already experienced. They've bought a home before, they've been through the VA home buying process. Number two is educating them, which is shocking that they know that they cannot buy a house with 2 VA loans active at the same time. In the great state of Texas, most first-time home buyers purchased a couple of years ago were 225 to 325 range, 350. With the new county loan limits, we might be able to find that $500,000-$600,000 and be non-contingent, right? So what we're doing is we're bringing a solution to the buyer. What can you bring value to them? So this is something that I call lead magnets. What is a lead magnet? You can take a picture of this if you want. You can make it on your own. The 2024 state veteran benefits. What veteran would not want to know that in all 50 states? Correct? Is that value for a veteran? Do you think a veteran knows all of those details? Okay, if you, let's say, whose avatar is a teacher maybe? Anybody, teacher, first responder maybe? Nobody? Hang on, somebody. I got one back there. Okay. Who would be willing to give me an answer as, who is your avatar? I'm going to ask a question. Yes, sir.
My avatar would be, I served in the military too, so I live in a military town. So my avatar is active Army vets, being ready to be 30 to 41.
Okay.
Helping PCSing people move in and
Love it. So I'm going to try to repeat everything you just said really quick. Your avatar is veterans. You live in a military community now. Everyone is PCSing ages. What ages?
About
30 to 41. Love it. Okay, I'm going to touch on that in just a second too. Anybody other than military? Anybody other than a veteran avatar? Yes, sir.
I'm from Washington and
Softball committee. Okay. Slow pitch softball.
Yes.
That's my wife and I met. I love it. Okay, what you got? Okay.
There are a lot of workers, and that's kind of my avatar.
Okay. So construction workers is his avatar. Softball community, they are construction workers, they job. Okay. So what are things that they need in the home buying process? What are they struggling with? Is it down payment? They make good money, but they're not able to save it?
Typically,
It's credit. Okay. Okay. So how do we market that, right? That's perfect. So he said credit is the issue for everything. So what do you tweak your marketing to, right? If you're trying to get the audience, let's make 5 videos this week that says, hey, here's some benefits of it, right? Are you with Ed or are you a real estate agent? You're with Ed, okay. Are you familiar with Jesse, Breck, with my credit guy? Okay, get him on Instagram reel. Let's make a couple of those and say, hey, here's some benefits, and I've got the guy for you. Have them make you a website. It takes him 5 minutes, and now you can share your link with those guys at softball and say, hey, let me change your life. Are you friends with them on Facebook or Instagram? Perfect. So if you're not sharing, are you sharing that now? Okay, start sharing that now. So that's the thing is I want you guys to realize is accomplished is what value can you bring back to them? What is their issues that they're dealing with and how you can change their life? This is like 60 pages, so I'm not going to show, I don't want to show every page, but this is the base level of all our veterans. So this is, when I market this on Facebook and say, hey, veterans, I've got a PDF, it is completely free to you, of sharing all 50 state benefits. Do you think I'm just going to get them in my area? No. All of my friends and community and real estate agents and buyers and everybody else all across 50 states now have this. This isn't just home, this is everywhere. Building a brand. Raise your hand in here if you actually have a brand outside of what your brokerage is. If you're a broker, it's a little different. But let's say you have a brand, raise your hand. That's a lot less than I was expecting. Okay, so I'm going to ask this question. Why do you not have one if you don't? Anybody want to answer? There's no judgment. I'm solely asking for education purposes. Don't know how to do it. Easy. That's an easy response. I love it. Anybody else? Lazy? Okay. I'm going to get my team back in here, so I'm almost in after you. Okay, who else? Yes, ma'am. Okay. The time for branding and things like that. Okay, what is your avatar? Love it. Okay. What's your favorite 2 colors? Perfect. Do you like white? Can I mix white in there? Okay. Let's go to Canva, have AI create you a logo right there with blue, yellow, and white, and we just branded you. See? So we're taking it out of the aspects of, in our minds, from a psychology standpoint, this feels hard, but it's not. It's not. And if you need help, you contact me, we will figure it out. I will charge you $20,000. I'm joking. So this is the whole piece of it. I didn't touch on this earlier. I was with Ed for 3 years. We left for 6 months and recently came back 3 months ago. Woo! Thank you. I'm not going to say it. And for us, it was a growth path, right? It was our future, it was our things, and my mindset changed in a lot of ways. And there was nothing against Ed for why we left. We loved it. But one of the benefits with Ed and what we do, and what you do as a real estate agent, is building that brand. Okay, so if you look at my Facebook header at this very moment, what colors do you see? I'm colorblind. My wife had to check this. So, what colors do you see? Does it look military-esque? Okay. From service to settlement, we've got your 6. Does that feel like I have your back in the home buying process? That is the feel that you have to portray when you're looking at social media. And then you've got to live it on the back end. Every single day when you open up social media, this should be reminding yourself that you have to live it too. When that client calls you and you tell them this, yeah, I can help you get a loan, 8%, 9%, right? That client's not going to work with you. This is something that when I was on a podcast a couple of months ago, I said this, is even if you're not a team, act like one. People want to feel a part of that. My brand is HB Mortgage Team. It's not HB Mortgage, it's HB Mortgage Team. And I was one person at the time that could say you make it. But when we became a team, all of our clients felt the love from our entire team. Right? They felt that love and compassion, felt like they were being supported over and over and over again. Now, lead generation bond likes. So, a brand is more than just a logo. It's a connection you build with your audience. So, if you look at these pictures right here, what's one thing you think that I love? Baseball. Right? What else do you think that I love? Rodeos. That's my boy. That's right there. I do. Okay. What I want you to realize from every one of these pictures is these are times in my life that I am so grateful that it made me who I am. And I'm portraying that to our audience. Now, one of the very special pictures to us, other than my wife and my buddy, but I'll say that would keep trouble tonight, is this one right here. This gentleman's name is Marty B. And when Shelby and I had a TV show with American Dream TV, we filmed our very first show there. And Marty, if you are ever in Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas, and you do not go to Marty B's, you have completely wasted your entire time at DFW because you'll love it. And you don't have to be a rodeo by any means, or a cowboy or a cowboy or anything like that, but we filmed our first show there. And when we did our show, our heart and passion with each of our shows, Dating TV, was we wanted to connect a nonprofit to a local business for growth for both. Sure, they were going to get 10 or 15 million people to see the episode. But what would be different if you're connecting a community, people within the community together that didn't even know exist? You can do that yourself. You don't need a TV show to do that. You can do it on YouTube. You can do it. You see the TikTokers that walk around with a microphone like this, asking people on the streets? You can do the same thing. We did a watch party a couple of weeks after when it was getting ready to go live. So we connected the nonprofit who was Victory Therapy Center. They were a local horse ranch that supported veterans, first responders, and children with disabilities. In fact, one of the stories that we had in the show was so cool. It was my personal thing. I think it was a God thing. The young lady in the background, we had no idea, riding the horse when we were filming. I don't know, I just got emotional there, but she learned to speak her first words there at the age of 15 years old. It's really cool. And her favorite place we didn't know was Marty B's. And they came to the watch party that night in Victory Therapy Center when Shelby and I walked in and meet with them. They were getting ready to go under and shut their doors. It's not because Shelby and I, it's because of the connection. We did a watch party, and all of the funds that were raised that night went back to Victory Therapy Center, and it actually kept their doors open for 6 more months. You can do the same thing in your community. Now, this one's a little funny. What do you think that I did? I was a Chick-fil-A cow when I was 14 years old. That was my first job. So when you think of Chick-fil-A, what are the 3 words you magically think in your head? It's my pleasure. And it sure is. This is just a fun marketing piece that I put together. I was a little younger in that one there, but what I want people to realize is not only are we having fun together, but we're going to get the same service as we would get when you go to Chick-fil-A and I say, it's my pleasure. We give you an offer the same thing. That's what marketing it is. It doesn't have to be, you could put $5,000 down to buy a house and a video of you walking through a new construction home. Agents, I'm going to challenge you on this. Ask your loan officer if they like down payment assistance loans 9 out of 10 times. Hold up. But did you post that new construction home with the least money down? What do you think you're going to attract? Nah, I'm not harping on anybody. I'm just communicating to you. If you're going to continue to post that, it's the same thing vice versa. And loan officers, it's the same thing. If you post that you go down to 500 credit scores, what's out the deals you think you're going to get? $499. All right, let's jump into social media and AI. So who is nervous about AI? Let's just be really honest here. Yeah, okay, perfect. So I'm going to show you just a little bit. Well, we made an AI bot for you. And loan officers, I've got a special treat coming here in a couple of weeks. You will now have an AI bot within the next couple of weeks that you will be able to put in information of a buyer scenario, and it will pull the top lenders and programs that we work with, all 150 of them. We get you to the best lender for you. So, that's coming soon. But agents, I have something that's coming that is already existing, and I have 900 people on it currently, realtors that absolutely love it, and I have 2.0 coming out here in the next couple of months, more than likely. And I need your help with it today. So what I want to start with is the social media aspect and lead to AI. Like I said, stay with me because I promise you it's going to be worth it at the end. Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Okay, who had a heart attack when TikTok left for like 24 hours? Okay, yeah, he's putting the hands up a little bit. I see it. He's like hiding it, putting it down. There it is. Okay, all right. Tom Stafford, by the way. Tim Stafford. That's his brother, Tom. Tim Stafford is hysterical on TikTok, so follow that man. All right. Social media, 54%. This is straight from NAR, believe it or not. 54% of the first leads come in. Okay. Number 2 is your local NMLS, email marketing, and digital campaign. So if you're using, this is what I want you to realize out of all of this is, please, for the love of God, just start. I don't care if you post 1 day a week. Email complaints, everything's great, but it's good for them to be able to move a base back to your social media, and it's a great way to stay back in front of them. Loan officers, the same thing as you. When that servicing is sold of that loan, and its rates are dropping for refinance, and you didn't send out your email campaign for a week, but you post it on Facebook of your family and that buyer sees it, that you bought a house with you, do you think they're going to come back to you? Yep. Why? Because they trust you. Social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Instagram has changed over the last 6 months. It was 51%, it is now 73%. AI, it's taken over. Will I lose my job? And using it is so difficult. I'm here to debunk absolutely all of them with this creepy AI bot staring. Not sure why I put that picture in there, but we did. So cracking the social media algorithms. I could go on about this forever. I'm not going to be perfect, so please don't judge me if I tell you something wrong about algorithms. But I absolutely love learning about algorithms. Okay. So number 1 is your trigger early engagement. So once you post, this is both Facebook and Instagram actually. It is imperative that you respond within 3 minutes for your post to be boosted. This just changed a week ago. It is perfectly engaged, but the faster you engage, the better. And if you need a little AI system or friendly reminder, Facebook actually has a little AI system where you can actually comment back. Number 2, story engagement hacks. So making it interactive. It is key, that you absolutely put a question on there, put a poll on there, get them to DM you, get them to notice you some way or somehow where they don't just sit there like I do and click at night. Just get through the story as fast as possible because I hate the little burnt out on my Instagram. So there was a mini case done. This was about a month ago. I'm going to read this here. So, a real estate coach on Instagram told her followers asking if they'd heard of the new down payment assistance program. 85% of the 185 respondents said, no, tell me more. Only from her story. And in this case, I didn't put this on there. She only had 210 people view the story. So this isn't for someone who had 100,000 followers. We think that this was a small coach. So if you realize that Instagram stories are very important, Facebook, I haven't personally seen interactions be as much from Facebook stories, other than a picture of you or family. If you post something business on your story over and over again, your like or your viewership is more likely to drop less more than 70%. So on Facebook, story views, it is important to post something that is going to capture your audience, like a picture of you, a picture of your family, maybe something that you're doing that's maybe eye-capturing. But if you post your business, let's say, for example, I posted our VA class that's next week that we're teaching, and the story that I had of my 2 daughters playing on the little water table butt naked with like a little flower over the on that end, had 500 views, and my story of our VA class had less than 50. So you're talking that for me, that gets a 70% margin there, but usually it's actually even more. So it's what people want to see. And if you look at, you guys know Facebook, when you look at it, you see the first photo, right? You see if it's interesting or not. Instagram, you can't see it. Number 3 is your content velocity and relevance. So that is connecting to the market. Guys, this isn't something new. You know this. You know it because it's what you're going to build is what you're trying to connect to. Number 4 is this is the number 1 thing on Instagram algorithm right now is the Instagram carousel. It's where if you smile and like, hey, 5 things that you need to know about home buying, and if you swipe, it's got step 1, step 2, step 3. I made one for you for this trip that you can post out. I'll give you a template here. So Instagram carousels is number 1. Instagram is boosting that right now from posting. Here is why it matters. This was just in the last week. I actually have a client, he can explain. This was an agent reaching out to us. I'll tell you this, I do not cold message Instagram or agents on anything. I don't call them, I don't do it. They see everything we do organically. In fact, one of the agents that's here today, we thought we were friends like in person already because we were on Facebook. We saw each other interact, we were able to get lunch. It led into the fruitful relationship that it is today. But this is what people see based off of our Facebook. I personally love Facebook more than I love Instagram. I use a personal page over a business page. My personal business page each month averages about 160,000 views. My business page averages less than 4,000. It's a big difference. And Facebook actually pushes your personal or professional over business. Hey, I have an agent that's here, or excuse me, I have an agent that's in Virginia that needs a lender for VA. Why do you think we're repeatedly getting these things? It's because we post about supporting our veterans, giving value back on VA. It's the same thing for you. You have to figure out what the problem is for your audience and then bring a solution to it on social media. If you don't get interactions, keep posting. If you don't get comments, keep posting. Facebook is so important that it is 36% more likely if you comment for it to go back to the top of someone's feed. I get really annoyed with it. Anybody else? Where you're like, I saw this post 19 times today. Yeah, well, if it's 19 times a day, you better figure out a way than somebody else's. There are hundreds of AI systems, and I literally just want you to forget about all of them because 99.999% of them do not matter. I don't care what you use, I want you to find the one that works best for you, most importantly. I personally use ChatGPT. For all those like Android users out there, like, you don't use Google? I'm just joking, Android users, I love you. So ChatGPT and OpenSlip, which I'm getting ready to show you here in a minute. Some people use CapCut. CapCut's great. I don't blame anybody. We also use a third-party company for our marketing as well. They do a lot of our video content because we use HB's Housing Huddle, which I'll talk about here in just a moment. Here's one that you can use that I recommend. RealestateContent.ai for Realtors. This will schedule and make all of your social media posts for $99 a month and brand it to you. If you're lazy, he's not even listening. He's not even looking at me right now either. If you're lazy, this is perfect for you. $99 a month. It'll post for you and brand it. Yeah, you better. He's probably an Android user. Come on. Oh, are y'all together? Okay. Got it. Same brothers. I was about to say, she's probably giving you the Heisman right now, so I'm just playing with you, man. So this right here will create and brand everything for you. It'll it'll link directly to your social media pages, and it will even give you the scheduled showing based off of your activity when you receive the most amount of activity on your social media and post at that time. So if you're like, Hunter, I have no idea what the heck I am doing. I don't know when my peak times are. I don't know what my audience is. Is it men, women, ages, vice versa? Then this is perfect for you. Everybody good? Got a couple more thumbs up. Yes, sir. Absolutely. That is a really good question. I will, if you find me after, I will find the answer for you. I'm not 100% on that one. I would hope that it does. Collaboration on Instagram is the key. It is absolutely the key. I'm sure you do that now. So if you don't know on Instagram, if you collaborate with somebody else and they accept it, their followers now see your content at the same time, which is pretty awesome in my personal. But I will find the answer for you. I don't want to lie to you. Oh, hello. Let's go back. Oh, I don't know why that's on there. Okay, here we go. Opus clip. If you watch the video right now, and I'm talking, can you see what's going on? Do you know what I'm talking about? Because of the captions. Okay. Algorithms cannot hear your voice and understand what you're talking about, but that's what they can do. They read. You think it's going to boost your algorithm if you have captions or you don't? Opus Clip, I really like. Captions app is like $9.99 a month for the pro version, and you can edit the whole video on there. I actually love the Captions app personally. If you just need just one captions. But this is H3's Housing Huddle. This is our podcast video. I do not care that we have a podcast. It is not that cool. But what it does is give me a lot of content with a lot of amazing agents. Right? It is as simple as I take a tripod that was $7.99 on Amazon and stick my phone on there, and I got two microphones that were a total of $200, and I set it up in a room, and I bring a high-producing real estate agent in the room, and we share about our experiences. What are they doing? How can I get you content? How can I help you grow? How does your audience hear what you do best, and how you're going to get more leads from this? It actually boosts the audience by 93.9%. And this is just to show you how simple it truly is. I took a video, you upload it, it will create and split up into multiple different ones. I've got to show you here. It will break it up into multiple different videos. Now, not all of them are great. AI's not that smart yet, so I don't think it's going to do your job. Like, you make one in ChatGPT, but can't even spell words right yet on pictures. So We got a long way to go with AI. We're not losing any jobs anytime soon. But what I want you to realize here is, do you guys see the green number with the big number there? It's telling you and showing you what your engagement likelihood will be because of that video. So if you have a system that's telling you you're going to get more audience, more people watching consistently, do you think you should utilize it? Absolutely. This is $24.99 a month. Pretty simple. Really pretty simple. So it goes back to the point that someone said earlier, why have you not rated yourself? Why have you not taken social media very seriously? When you have tools like this, you just probably don't know about the tools I'm giving it right here to you. Peggy, she got me. She didn't update my wording for me. I needed coffee when I was writing this at 2 a.m. I was building this out. So it's not coffee. It's content in coffee. So forgive me here. Like I said, it was literally 2 a.m. the other night when I was doing this. Either do a podcast, get your little roster in here, split the cost, and get a couple microphones, and do a weekly podcast. We try to do one every single week on our end. It gives us content very consistently. Or do content and coffee. If you're a real estate agent, who has a team in here? Okay, content and coffee every Monday morning. It's a good way to start the week, am I right? Really, really, really simple ways that you guys can get 10 or 15 videos a week. There is no reason that you cannot post 3 to 5 videos a week on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook by one shoot. Content and coffee. Loan officers challenge. You want to buy them coffee? You get them coffee at this point if you've been blowing them up for business and you shoot some content together. This is what we've started to do. Now, this is my baby. Realtor Buddy. Has anybody seen it in here yet? I'm sure there's some. Okay. Let's talk about Realtor Buddy. This is an AI bot that I built out within your ChatGPT. Who has ChatGPT in here? That's what I like to see. Cool. This is for you. Here's what it's going to do. It'll sync to you. I can't see anything. Your loan officer, if they sent you, cannot see any data points. Slowly, when you click on it, download the ChatGPT app. If you don't have it on your phone as a real estate agent, I need you to do that today for your own gain, not mine. Okay, this is what we have over 900 real estate agents using across the U.S. currently. I'm going to bring this slide back, so if you got the QR codes, I'll bring it back in just a minute. We give it 5 more seconds, there's like 40 phones up. Okay, sorry, let me explain. Number on the right here is a training video, it's 5 minutes, and an example spreadsheet for you. It should go to Google Drive. Left, my right, is ChatGPT Realtor Buddy that is built out for you. So when you scan this, it should take you and log you into ChatGPT on your phone. Once you log in, it will save automatically on the top left of your timeline. So every time you open ChatGPT, it'll say right there, say boom, Realtor Buddy, you click on it. Good? Okay, let's go. I'll come back to this. If you didn't get it, we will. Okay, here's the first thing it does. Let's role play. It builds out a new scenario every single time for you. I actually have fun with this. It'll do buyer and seller, different levels, and build this out. I had an agent win a $1.6 million listing because they asked her a question when she was just having fun with this. And the sellers hired her over 9 other agents because they asked her the same question he did. And she thought about it and knew the answer. Because this prompted her to think about it. It's pretty cool. I get a lot of agents to have fun with this, but it is extremely simple to use. Role play back and forth, sit on the flight, sharper skills. I mean, it gets pretty testy on you. If you thought you knew all of it, it might tell you something that you did, and you can go until the end of like a conversation. Okay, number 2, write my listing. Listen, ChatGPT can do this already for you. I'm just giving you a place to make it easier. Okay, so here's the example. Put it in, it's going to ask you 5 questions. This is already pre-coded for you. Already built it out. When you go in, you answer the question, you take the photos that you have of the house, you drop it in, it writes the entire description for you, and you can update it. Without you having to go to ChatGPT and type all the things in and drop photos and yada yada. You click the button, you answer the questions, drop it in there, write it. Pretty simple. Number 3, summarize my showings. Who has a lot of buyers and who takes notes or tries to remember everything every time you go to a house? You're showing homes all the time, right? I pre-coded this that you can walk around an open house with your buyer and your cell phone on a voice memo app, record the conversation of you walking through the house so you're taking notes. When you get in the car, upload it right to here. It'll convert it to an MP4. It'll give you 10 pros, 10 cons, write a summarization in email and a text message that you can send to your buyers based off of their conversation. Pretty sweet? No more notepads. Use Realtor Buddy. Number 4, grow my business. I just tweaked this a couple of days ago. If it acts weird to you in any way, send me a message. We'll figure it out. I've played with it about a dozen times in the last 3 days, and it's worked perfectly, but if you have any issues, reach out to me. Okay, so grow my business. Let me go back really quick. When you click on this, you need ChatGPT 2.0, which is $19.99 a month. I don't make any money from this, so forgive me. The reason why I need you to get your database into Realtor Buddy. Okay? In that video in the Google Drive, there's a video showing you how to do it. Download it to an Excel sheet, get your database wherever it is, and get it in here. It's very simple to do. This is a free real estate code for you. It is going to take your entire database, build out marketing, build out scripts, tell you how to get 5 leads this week, tell you what zip codes you are great at, which ones you suck at, where you should focus. Should you do buyers or sellers? It is an entire free code built for you in your personal database. That is the point where I'm saying real estate coaches are great, loan officer coaches are great, I don't judge anybody, I've used them in the past. This is pre-built to say, listen, Angie, hey Angie, this week I got a day-by-day plan from 8 to 3 p.m. every single day. You're going to do this, and this. Who struggles with accountability? Me, literally. This is going to build you a scheduler every single week, something new, something fresh, based off of your own personal data to get you more leads. What are your thoughts? Realtor Buddy should be your new best friend. Okay, I built this for you. Loan officers, you can do the same exact thing with Grow My Business. Get your database in there. It will make it better. If you don't like something that it's doing, you can tell Realtor Buddy to change the coding for you and how you want to make your business change and get better. Here's what I need from you. I need feedback. Okay, Realtor Buddy 2.0, the first step that I'm working on is that you as an agent, okay, who does not like working with online lenders? If you'll raise your hand, crazy. So, what it's going to do, step 1, added to this, is be able to take a loan estimate or fee sheet and tell you exactly where they're overcharging to help you get connected to your broker. If you don't understand how to read a loan estimate, if they already got a closing lawyer, it's probably too late unless they're getting ready to get denied. But it's going to be able to do that. I need your help. What systems do you need or want that can help you grow your real estate business or make you more efficient? Don't be scared. Someone throw a hand up and give me some ideas. Anybody? Yes, ma'am. Organize the CRM. Okay, give me a little more detail on that. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me figure out how we can do that for it to figure out with its friends or family. Let's say it. I'm so sorry. Say it. Triggers. Yeah. Yeah, let's. We could probably do it pretty quickly. I can probably help you do it on your in general, so we'll take a look there. Gentlemen, did you have an idea in the back? Tracy? You forgot? Damn it, write it down. All right, here we go. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. The Realtor Buddy piece? Yes, ma'am. I pre-coded it to already save for you. So when you exit out of the app, and you those little three lines in the top left, it should pop up right there. You can actually save it to the timeline. And it'll say Realtor Buddy. When you click on that, it will regenerate a whole new Realtor Buddy for that section. Yes, ma'am. Who else? Yes, ma'am. I'll come right back to you. Don't forget.
Went into the house, you recorded some conversations.
Yeah.
Did you already have ChatGPT on and what is, can you say that?
Totally, yeah, absolutely. So I'm sorry I didn't have the example for one on here, but when you click on Realtor Buddy, this is what's going to pull up. So do you have an iPhone?
Yes.
I'm joking. This time I promise. Yeah, you got an iPhone. So if you open the voice memos app, that's all you have to use to record. So when you walk through the house, just hold the phone, put an AirPod in, whatever that would be. When you're done, you see this little plus button right here? On the bottom left of your Realtor Buddy, like as if you were typing, you can upload the memo directly into this. Answer those questions, just give it some information. Not be all, just give it some so it knows, like what house that they didn't say out loud. Or if you walk the house, give it the address. It'll actually pull live, I've just looked at them, it'll pull live data from the web now. So it'll start getting more information about the house, maybe that you didn't talk about. But once you click on that, it will summarize everything. Text, it'll give you a text. So when you go to, like when you get in the car, let's say they're not riding with you, it'd be pretty cool to drop it in your phone. By the time you get to the next house, you copy and paste a text message and group message with them. Give them pros and cons, right? Show off. This is your way to show off. Mm-hmm. Are you asking about the coding in general? What it's doing? You don't have to tell it anything. You just drop it in there and click send, and it does it for you. So everything's pre-coded based off of that. Yes, ma'am.
You did tell it that. You said summarize my showing.
That's a good point. Yeah, exactly. It'll say summarize my showing, so once you click on that, it'll go. Yes, ma'am.
So I'm a lender,
Okay.
and I would love an AI that would read all of our lenders' guidelines. A lot of pages. And I'd love to go, here's my scenario, find the guy. Here's the condition I got, tell me why this is not passed.
So here's what I have for you.
Contract, can you repeat what you said?
Yes. Wow, Peggy, it's such a So she said that she wants an AI system that will help build out answer conditions and give lender overlays or guidelines, things like that. So I'm working on that for Edge for all of the lenders that we work with. All of their lender overlays based off of guidelines and everything. Here's my angle. You better verify it still, but I'm gonna give you something that will at least point you in the right direction. Give me 30 days. 30 days, I'm gonna have Edge Buddy. There you go. Yes, ma'am. No, figure it out.
So, because it doesn't just automatically pin for a sidebar, so when you go to the three dots on the right hand corner, you have to actually hit it.
Okay, so she said for Android users, when you go on the right side, click the three dots and click in. Perfect. How long do I have, Peggy? 2 minutes? 3 minutes?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna take 2 more. Give me ideas, anything else that you want to throw at me that we can build out to help you grow your business. What you need to do is stay in touch with your loan officers. Loan officers, my challenge for you is to continue watching. We'll get you a really right soon out. Yes, sir.
Smart drip campaigns that are geared specifically towards that follow-up boss CRM.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All we have to do is input like client's name, age, field, and that type of thing.
Will you send me an email on that?
Sure.
Hunter@hbmortgageteam.com. Thank you. Last one. Yes, sir.
So, going back to the social media stuff.
Absolutely.
I typically do a lot of live.
Okay.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't do all of it.
So he's saying that he goes live very consistently on social media.
And so, would you recommend continue to stay live or go into a podcast type of format?
You can record your live. Do that. Record the live, drop that in, and boom, you're done. You're gonna need to do a podcast. Keep going live. Absolutely. That's a simple fix right there. Now, here's what I encourage you is watch your viewership numbers. Okay, so I watch my viewership numbers on my podcast.
So,
Yes.
And so I get more viewers on my live.
Got it. Then you do it.
So that's why I'm just wondering, like, how to free up some of my space.
Download it, get it cut up, drop 2 or 3, 4 heads, whatever it is on there, and get that. What you need to get is this is basically step 2, right? Step 1 is you record it. Step 2 is you need to get people back to that video. And you don't want to just share it over and over again because that's boring, right? No one's actually going to do it. But if you cut up a 30-second clip that was like, I am a freaking awesome real estate agent because I got this guy 20 grand in seller concessions and we got the rate to 599, yada, yada, yada. You think someone's going to go back and watch that versus just sharing it? The answer to that is yes. So that would be, let's find a way to get your content back in front of people and convert them back to the podcast. That's what we do with the podcast. Social media is short term. Like, is anybody like Sean Ryan? I love the way Sean Ryan sets up his podcast, for example. That's kind of what I try to mimic, truthfully, is how he does that, because it's the number 1 podcast in the world. Why would I not try to do that, right? Now, I'm not as cool as him, but give me an example. If you need help, reach out to me and I'll help you out. All right. Listen, here's my last advice. I don't know what it said, but it was funny. So, my last advice before you get to go get some wine and drinks and have fun is this: AI cannot be you. You have to bring this back on a personal level. Have fun, share your experiences, and share your wins. Loan officers and agents, this stuff matters. And it's going to take you to the next level. Here is your free Instagram carousel update for you. All you got to do is scan it. It will take you to your Canva. All you need to do is drop photo. This is my challenge. 4 photos. I think there were 4 or 5 photos. I can't remember which one it was. 5 photos from this trip. Change it to the background photos. And I've already pre-built everything out. You can change it if I don't care. I've already pre-built everything out. You just got to drop the photo in there, download it, and put it on your Instagram. You're welcome. Here is, if you want to connect with me, this is me right here. You're welcome to do anything on that. The next one is just a Q&A. I have like 1.5 minutes. Anybody have questions, comments, concerns? I hope you enjoyed it. All right. Listen, everybody. Yes, sir. One question, real fast.
So I've actually been able to do my first 80, and I would like to talk to you about how you connected the charity with
The business. Grab us when we walk out. I'll be happy to help. Congratulations, by the way. So, listen, everybody. I want to say thank you. I wish you safe travels. I hope you freaking kick butt this year. And if you are welcome to go to my Facebook and Instagram and copy anything that you want. I am not one of those people that doesn't share, but if you want to find ways to find your avatar and do those things, do that. Hope you guys have a great rest of your trip, and thanks again.